Welcome back after the break. We are doing a topic on Enoch, but mainly on movements of God in the earth. I was reading Psalms 15 onwards. Let me just give a proper closure on that so that we can move on. So 14 நான் படிச்சிருக்கேன் Psalms. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none who does good. The Lord looks down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there are any who understand, who seeks God. I forget to unpack the word understand. See if there is anyone who understands. As I shared earlier, that we read the Bible but we do not understand. In our understanding, we only study the historical background, some informations, or even go to the context, break the context using Hebrew or Greek words, but we still cannot understand the heart of the Father. We have problem in knowing what God is thinking. So to see if there are any who understand, who seek God. ஆண்டவரை தேடுறாங்க, ஆனால் என்னை புரிஞ்சிக்கல. என்னை தேடக்கூடிய ஒரு கூட்டம், those who are seeking us, God is specifically saying, those who are seeking God have a problem in understanding the intentions of God. Those who claim to seek God have a problem in understanding what's in the mind of God. What is He thinking? What was His intention in saying something? So today Bible studies are not need to be restructured. If people don't come to the point of knowing what are the intentions of God in saying something, we will just have a lot of information about the Bible, but not knowing the blueprint or what is in the mind of Christ. The things that you need to do, you will not know. So these are all the scriptures in the Bible consistently claiming that people who claim to know the Bible, they do not understand the mind of God. Now we are not talking about unbelievers. We are not speaking about people of the world. And we are not talking about sinners. We are talking about people who claim to know God, but they could not understand God. As I shared, this is the situation at home. We say we know our parents, but we don't understand them. In a marriage, spouses, they do not understand each other. They say, I know. Who's your husband? Oh, so and so. But do you know him? No, I don't know him. In a battle or in an argument, in a misunderstanding, you can hear in the conversation, nobody knows each other. But you know as a person, I know the person standing in front of me, this person is so and so, but actually you don't understand that person. விளங்குதா என்ன சொல்றேன்னு? நிறைய பேர் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும், ஆனால் நம்மளுக்கு புரியாது. அவங்கள நம்மளுக்கு புரியாது. நிறைய விஷயம் தெரியும், ஆனால் புரியாது. தெரியும், புரியாது. Fools are those who say I know but don't understand. நிறைய விஷயம் எனக்கு தெரியும், ஆனால் எனக்கு புரியாது. புரியலன்னா என்ன செய்ய முடியாது, செயல்படுத்த முடியாது. What you see, if you don't understand, you can't manifest or you can't activate. I've taught in my platform that understanding gives you the details to activate. That's why you need understanding. Proverbs. Why you need understanding? Because you're going to activate it, you're going to do it, you're going to practice it. To practice, you need understanding. So what you see, you don't understand, you can't practice. What you're learning from the church, if you don't have understanding, you won't practice it in your life. Today we have more people who can code but can't manifest. We have more talkers, no action. No action. Action is not going out there planting another church. Action is revealing God in your life. So I just wanna. So Lord took down. The Lord looks down from heaven upon the children of man to see if there are any who understand, who seek God. They have all turned aside. They have together become corrupt. There is none who does good. No, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge? Who eat up my people as they eat bread and do not call on the Lord? There they are in great fear, for God is with the generation of righteous. God cannot partake with anything lack of His righteousness. God cannot partake in anything fall short of His righteousness. He is God. He cannot be part of anything that does not operate in His righteousness. That means the church, who anyone who wants to believe the 66th book, you got to track God's righteousness. You got to find what is righteousness. You cannot just quote the word out of needy. God is righteous. No, are you righteous? Why are we always quoting God is righteous? Whenever you say God is righteous, that means you're speaking about your profile. If my Father in the heaven who is righteous, then what am I? I am the manifestation. I must become the manifestation of His righteousness. I must become the manifestation of His righteousness. And this is very difficult. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up the people as bread. And verse 5, there they are in great fear, for God is with the generation of the righteous. Verse 6, you shame the counsel of the poor, but the Lord is his refuge. It's another profile, but I'm going to skip all this to go into today's subject. Verse 7, oh, that the salvation of Israel would come out of Zion. Zion is a particular group of people. It's a location, position. A place, Zion has been known for a place where God meets men. When the Lord brings back the captivity of his people, let Jacob rejoice and Israel be glad. Let's go to chapter 15. Lord, you may abide in your tabernacle. Lord, you may abide in your tabernacle. Who may dwell in your holy hill? He who walks uprightly. Powerful line. He who walks uprightly and works righteousness and speak the truth in his heart. Wow, what a powerful profile. He who does not backbite with his tongue. He who does not backbite with his tongue. You know what is his tongue? Why when we're referring to tongue? Tongue is connected to your mind. All the nerves, your tongue. When you taste something, it sends signal to your brain, and your brain will define what is in your tongue, on your tongue. So whatever is on your mind can be experienced or heard through your tongue. So he who does not backbite with his tongue, nor does evil to his neighbor, nor does he take up a reproach against his friend, in whose eyes a vile person is despised, but he honors those who fear the Lord. He who swears to his own heart and does not change. He who does not put out his money at usury, nor does he take a bribe against the innocent. He who does these things shall never be removed. I have a reason for me to touch this portion, because we are looking for such a manifestation or operation in the earth. Throughout the Bible, we have read about